Hey everyone, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts number 427, I believe this is.
Yes, it's 427.
Yeah, 427. Thank you, Mojo. So yeah, we're here with Mojo and Will.
Hello.
Can you believe we're actually in person?
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
All in the same place.
Yeah, all in the same place.
In the same time zone.
Same time zone among many other people. So yeah, we're going to start. We're actually doing this in reverse here a little bit because we're doing we're at the LAN party here for the beta testing. So yeah, this is a picture from yesterday. We are featured in this photo. If you can find us, good luck.
Post it in the comments below.
Yeah, who you think. Some of us are not quite visible, but one or two of us are.
And who else can you spot?
Yeah, who else can you spot here?
You can scroll left and right to go through. It's a whole image sequence, so there's multiple pictures to pick from.
Yeah, so we can look through here. I don't think we're featured in any other angle, but yeah, so there's that. Okay, so basically, yeah, the devs invited a bunch of people to this LAN party here in Prague, and it's a 5 day
5 days.
5 day
days.
event.
We're day 2 now.
Yep, day 2 now.
Started yesterday morning. Very excited.
Yeah, very excited. It's honestly been going great. Like, pretty smooth, I would say. Like, there's been some bugs, but overall pretty smooth for an event this size.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, tons of people are here. We get to play with all the devs. A couple devs on our team, even.
Yeah, we have 2 devs.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Aaron Dell was with us yesterday.
There was yesterday, yeah. But we've got...
Yeah, he was in and out.
Yeah. We've got V45.
Yeah, V45 as well. And then, I mean, Troopin hopped in temporarily.
Yeah,
He's hopped in and
covering
out.
the event.
he's helicoptering.
He's covering it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troopin's helicoptering around. Yeah, everyone's here. We met Korex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhaegar has been bouncing around a lot.
Yeah. I've upset Boss Kid a couple of times.
Yep.
He attempted to strangle me this morning.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I had a feature request. My guys know what it is, and he tried to strangle me today. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah,
He walked up to me and just
Yeah, because more work he has to do, right?
more work. Yeah.
Wasn't he up to like 4 a.m. or something as well last night?
Yeah,
I don't know if he slept.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, that's on the event. They kind of go over it here, but there are some changes, and we have noticed these, and we can talk about them because obviously they are featured in this Friday Facts. So we're going to go all the way back to the top here, and there's been some pretty huge combat rebalancings, actually. The first one is the health scaling with evolution, which we all noticed pretty quickly. Like, when we first went out to fight biters, we noticed... that
Immediately.
the spawners, like, it was
something-
taking forever to kill them, harder to kill the biters.
Yeah, we've got 2 power armor with some PLDs, and Stu went out in a PLD suit and a tank. And
Something that was pretty easy previously.
yeah, it would have an effect, and it was like, this ain't happening very much. And a big biters, the first big biter, and it stopped working. We lost the combat team and couldn't recover the bodies, and now it's changing combat. And
Yeah.
we noticed that the lasers were somehow weak, but we haven't done the maths. But they've said here we've just learned.
Yeah,
ourselves.
they show us the math later
It's-
down.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll get there in just a sec. It's like, but first with the evolution, let's just show the. So yeah, they start at like 350, and then they scale Evo down here, spawner health. So by basically like one Evo, you're at 3,500 health for a spawner, which is insane. That's like 1,000 times increase.
yeah. So the moment you spawn on the map, that's what you're used to, and from that minute onward. It's worse than it was because time will push the Evo pollution.
Right.
The more you kill, the tougher they get.
The stuff they
Yeah.
get, yeah.
Exactly.
It's upsetting combat, and I think it's a good change. I think something.
I think
needs
so
to
too.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you always, when you get to that sort of late game into end game, it always just becomes this irritating, motion that you go through. There's this sort of point where previously where it would start like, it's difficult, then it gets easy, then it gets a little bit harder again as you hit the big biters. Then it's sort of, that fun sort of tapers off
Yeah, exactly.
as you power creep beyond them.
And with our simulation playthrough, using the quality simulation mod, once you get some some quality armor and PLDs, it just becomes trivial. It's not even, you can't. It's almost impossible to die unless you just sit there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
This will counteract that, so that you do need the quality.
It's a further incentive to really push into quality armor
because they have more level now.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, it definitely helps us scale better. And then they made like a few other small changes. So they moved the 15% explosive resistance for spawners, but they increased medium, big, and behemoth worms health and laser resistance. They did double artillery damage. But then they made, this is huge too. So on top of the health increase, they also, okay, so this is separate, but distractors got buffed. They doubled the health, increased lifespan, doubled that too, and then increased base damage as well and range. So destroyers are actually insanely good right now, I think.
Yeah,
I've always felt that they've been really good.
Even prior to this,
even prior, like, all the way back to version 12, they've always just been there.
They were the meta.
They were
the great nerf.
Or the buff of flamethrowers and everything else, bringing those up.
And the cost of the destroyers went up. And
they did too.
And PLDs just became the go-to.
But then, so with PLD specifically, though, massive nerf. So we found them to be too strong, and they nerfed their damage by 66%. So
it's huge.
Huge. Not only do we get health increasing of enemies and laser resistance, more laser resistance, but you also get a massive debuff to PLDs. But cannon shells were buffed, shotgun shells were buffed, which is good because shotguns seem mostly useless.
They got left behind from all the different combat rebalances.
And then rockets, they just made faster basically, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, they're always a bit sluggish.
Yeah, they really were. And then nothing groundbreaking. They say, well, I mean, this is pretty groundbreaking. This is a huge change. Like,
this is significant.
Having actually played with this, biters are a lot harder now. Like, it's definitely noticeable.
As an attempt at a combat rebalance, it's a good effort. Let's see how it goes. But
and then this is basically just a small fix or change. So like if you destroy rocks, for example, and the rock goes on the ground, normally when you would build belts under it, the rock would then go on top of it, or they're not marked for decon. I think we had a little trouble deciphering what this actually was.
Yeah, I've not encountered this personally.
I've not actually run into this.
It's not a problem for me.
Normally we turn rocks into stone furnaces.
Yeah, exactly. You just pick them up and make furnaces. So basically, I don't even know what. I think they just changed this. These are questions that keep me up at night. I mean, the devs were up probably all night, and so. I don't even see a resolution to this. They just don't drop stones any. So the solution they went with is destroying rocks don't even drop stone anymore, which is fine. I never really.
Which is going back to how it used to be.
Yeah,
before 13, I think.
Exactly. That's the Friday facts. I mean, we can't really say much. They show some screenshots here. I mean, if you're able, there has been some stuff deciphered from them. I'm not going to say what it is, though, because if you want to search for it, you can search for it. But if you want to try to decipher these screenshots. But what we can say is, I can personally say the expansion is amazing, and there's significantly more stuff than we thought there was. Compared to what they showed in the Friday facts, there's so much more stuff than what they showed in the Friday facts.
How many times have we heard "wow" in the last 36 hours?
Wow. And I can really see how this took them 4 years. I mean, this is incredible.
And there is years of my content available. It's going to take.
This is going to take
to unpack all of this. Indeed, you just find one thing, and it's even something you know about train interrupts. That is just so.
It completely changes how you do trains.
Yeah, and it takes a lot getting used to.
Then you've got something else like the beacon rework. That changes everything. But then not only are they changing things separately, when they're together, they have to find a new meta to go with that. And it's going to take months, years to get fully
fully accustomed to it. So yeah, tons of good stuff. I think last thing to say is, I mean, the devs, like we already knew they were awesome, but they're truly amazing. Like, you know, we submit like an issue because there's a way to like submit an issue in the game while you're playing it, and the devs will literally just like multiple times, you know, they've just come up to us and been like, hey, we got your submission, like here's our idea to fix it. Does this work with the way you were thinking it should be? Like, how do you want us to do this?
What was it they said yesterday? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, they're like, would this solution be okay with you? Yeah. It's like what? Yes. Like, and I mean, generally, like, you know, if, you know, they just go around, like, talk everyone playing, like, see people's opinions and, like, you know, see if they can implement anything they think is a good suggestion. And, I mean, super fast fixes, too. There were, like, things that were suggested for changes yesterday that are now fixed today when we're playing, you know.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I think there's daily patches. As long as it's not critical, it'll go in a daily patch.
Yeah. Like one of the huge complaints from yesterday is now fixed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I think half of the people were up in arms about that.
Yeah,
change.
that was a significant one.
It was like, okay, fair enough, reverted, done, forget it, never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, super short Friday Facts. Figured we'd do a special one since we're all here in person.
Yeah.
The one time.
Yeah, the one time. I don't know if this is ever going to happen again.
3.0.
3.0, yeah, there we go. Maybe like 2030. Yeah, sorry, Des, we're already committing you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. So, yeah, that's gonna do it, everyone. Leave your thoughts down below, and, you know, we can't really share anything, but I would love to, you know, we'd love to hear your speculations. It's always interesting to see what people guess and decipher from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have any last words?
No, because I think I hear Trippin calling us back.
Yeah,
to play.
I think
Trippin's yelling at everyone.
We skipped lunch for this. Extreme skipped lunch for this.
Yeah, I skipped lunch for this, guys.
That's how significant this is.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm going to maybe find something to eat and then run back and get playing before they, you know, go to a planet without me or something.
Abandon you on a planet.
Yeah, abandon me on a... Yeah, so... yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.